Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel and we're so excited to have you again. Alright, we're looking at what is actually happening in APC, especially in consideration of Edo State forthcoming election, which will be taking place on the 19th of September 2020. Already we are in the know that APC is having so many issues. The incumbent governor, Godwin Obaseki, has been disqualified from the primaries, and Yamo will be the ticket bearer for APC in the gubernatorial election. And the latest is that Godwin Obaseki has taken a walk out of APC, though he has not announced which party he is going to be a part of. The same thing with his deputy and some other persons. They have decided to walk away from APC. But yesterday, big news came in, and the appeal court says that they are still going to sustain the suspension of the APC national chairman, who is behind all the issues that is happening in APC. He is the center person that all this thing is revolving around. He has been suspended officially, and right now the next step taken by APC leaders is that they are bringing in a new person based on the provision of their constitution. And according to the publicity secretary, he said that it's going to be the ex-governor of Oyo State, Ajimobi, and reports we have about Ajimobi is that he is currently very sick. Some persons are of the opinion that he shouldn't be given that position. He's so sick that I think, according to the information from different quarters, they said he is in a kind of support, medical support. He can't even breathe and all of that. Some people say it's COVID-19 related. But however, this has triggered a lot of issues, and I think this may not allow APC to take the day as expected. Most people, had foreseen that such thing was going to happen because with what we have seen thus far, as much as this guy is very good in his job, I'm talking about the APC governor, APC national chairman, is very good in what he is doing, but at the same time, he's tearing apart the party. I'm talking about the former APC national chairman. He's tearing apart the party. And all of this is happening because of the godfatherism thing where, you are there as the leader, or you've been appointed as the leader, but there is an invisible hand controlling the face of the state. I think that was what triggered all this boha between him and Godwin Obaseki. Obaseki is not ready to allow such to happen, and that's why he had to fight him. And fighting him, it has resulted to something else. Right now, APC is in deep issues right now, unresolved issues. Don't forget that this same Adam Oshimele was the same person who was able to fight away the political godfather who brought him into the seat. And on one occasion, he said that his greatest achievement is not the roads or the red roofs that he has been able to build, but his greatest achievement is his victory over the godfathers in the state. According to him, he said, I want to be remembered for ending it and killing it, a situation where one man decides has been abolished. All I want is power to move to the people. The people should decide who becomes their leader, and that leader will not be answerable to any godfather, but to them. I have made a promise to myself that the day I leave office, I will never interfere or distract whoever governs afterward. Those were the words that Adam Oshimele said some years ago when he was able to overcome godfatherism in Edo State. But unfortunately, you know how politics rules, and knowing that he's a very aggressive person, He went further to become a godfather and wants to stay as a godfather. But, his word has caught up with him. He's no more there. But the big question is, where is APC right now? Do you think that APC will carry the day? Because the truth of the matter is that the crisis in APC is getting deepened. It's getting higher and higher. Reason being that, especially right now, there are two people who are struggling for the position of the national chairman. There are two people. After the suspension took place, Ajimobi was appointed, based on the provision of the constitution, according to the publicity secretary and also the National Working Committee, which most people believe that they are still working with Adam Oshimole, though he's not in the scene. But, the news we have here is that Deputy National Secretary of the All Progressive Congress APC Chief Victor Giadom has kicked against the appointment of Abiola Ajimobi as the acting national chairman of the party. The appeal court on Tuesday upheld the suspension of Comrade Adam Oshimole as the national chairman of the APC. And now the battle for his temporary replacement seemed to have begun after the National Working Committee appointed the immediate past governor of Oyo State, Senator Abiola Ajimobi, as the acting national chairman. However, Giadom, in a statement by his lawyer, Chief Wole Afolabi, insisted that the office of the acting chairman is his to occupy. He insisted that the order of the Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court issued on March 16, 2020 by Honorable Justice S.U. Bature in suit number FCT/HC/M/6447/2020 to the effect that Chief Victor Giadom is to act as the national chairman of the party following the suspension of Oshimole remains valid. He said the High Court order hereby render Ajimobi appointment null and void and of no effect. The statement added, our attention has been drawn to a statement purportedly issued by the publicity secretary of the APC to the effect that Senator Abiola Ajimobi is to act as the national chairman of APC following the suspension from office of Comrade Adam Oshimole by the Court of Appeal. We wish to say that the statement must have been issued in complete ignorance of the order of the Federal Capital Territory High Court issued on 16th of March by Honorable Justice S.U. Bature in suit number FCT/HC/M/6447/2020 to the effect that Chief Victor Giadom is to act as the national chairman of the party due to the suspension of Adam Oshimole as the national chairman. The order was given the same day that the Court of Appeal earlier gave Oshimole a temporary respite by staying the execution of the said order suspending Oshimole. Now that the Court of Appeal has affirmed the order of suspension, it is only proper that the order recognizing Chief Victor Giadom is implemented. Consequently, we have written to all law enforcement agencies to implement the said order, and anyone who attempts to parade himself or herself other than Victor Giadom as the acting chairman of the APC would be facing contempt of court proceeding. It was reported that the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja on Tuesday affirmed the suspension of Oshimole as the national chairman of APC. The former Edo State governor was also suspended as a member of the ruling party. The court upheld the earlier ruling of the Abuja High Court, which in March 4, 2020 suspended Adam Oshimole and asked him to stop parading himself as the national chairman of the party. Justice Eunice Onyemaman is in a unanimous judgment in the first appeal held that the FCT High Court has territorial jurisdiction to have entertained the suit as it did. The appellate court also upheld withdrawal of his rights and privileges as national chairman of the party, including his security details by police and state security service. Wow, wow. This is why we are saying that the issues in APC is going to get worse day after day. And most people have already preempted that if time is not taken, APC will lose everything in Edo State. And with this thing coming up, one of the things I respect about Godwin Obaseki is the fact that he did not announce, after leaving APC, he did not announce that he is going back, is going to any other party. He said that time will tell. And most people believe that he had already he had already talked with a PDP, Edo State PDP, and some other important personality. But then he did not officially announce that he has joined PDP. So right now, I am seeing a return back to the party, because if Victor Giadom, based on what the court has said, because everything will be run based on what the Federal High Court has said right now. If they said that the Federal High Court had the power to suspend Adam Oshimole, it therefore means that all the verdicts that they gave us at that time it will hold, which therefore means that whatever announcement that the National Working Committee or the Publicity Secretary of APC is currently saying is totally null and void, because whatever the pronouncement of the court was, which the appeal court has found them suitable to give such such judgment, automatically their proceeding will be what will stand, their verdict will be what will stand. So right now, I believe that throughout this month, there could be one or two struggles, but finally, Victor Giadom will take over that position. And certainly, if he takes over that position, they will cancel that particular primary screening that took place. Automatically, it will be canceled. And when it is cancelled, the screening will happen again. And I'm seeing Godwin Obaseki return back to APC to take that which is rightfully his. And I think that at this point, this guy needs to be in a hurry. I don't know how he's going to do it, Adam Oshimole, because the only option left for him is for him to go to the Supreme Court. That's the only thing left for him, to go to the Supreme Court and see how he can get himself back immediately. And if it takes time, if such judgment would take enough time, it therefore means things will turn upside down before he shows up again. And I believe also that the parties involved will do all within their power to ensure that they secure victory, even in the Supreme Court, if he goes there. So right now, the whole issue is getting worse day after day. And with this, I am afraid to say that this same APC, if time is not taken, may not be visible again come 2023. It may still be there, but the truth is that it may have scattered into different fragments, different strata, and which will lessen their strength and will give back opportunity to PDP. All right, but that's just my prediction. What do you have to say about it? Just go to our comment section